Well, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'll be your witchy aunt today, and today we will make some oregano oil and learn how to use it as a natural antibiotic. So, if you like nature solutions, if you like sustainability, if you like home healing, if you like Mother Earthiness, okay? If you like supporting women in Mother Earth, and if you like all things witchy, please take a minute and subscribe and explore my channel at your leisure. I have a lot of different videos like that for you. Now, let's make some oregano oil. A few things that I have here is I have a glass. I use shot glasses a lot of times, but you can use anything that works for you. Try to keep it small because the ingredients are small. I have coconut oil. This is referred to as a carrier oil. Carrier oils are coconut oil, olive oil. Those are my two favorites, but you can use any kind of edible oil. But stay away, just coconut oil or olive oil, we'll say that. Those are the best. Okay, here I have some oregano oil. Let me get closer to you. Okay, so this is essential oil. It is not the kind of oil that is just for smelling good, and this can be expensive, but a vial this size can last you and your family a year, 2 years before you need to buy a new one, okay? And actually this one is old, and I will be making some new oregano oil in my kitchen from scratch when my kitchen gets finished from scratch, and I will be making a video on that as well. But for right now, buy your oregano oil. That's the way to start, okay? Buy your oregano oil, get yourself some coconut oil, and we're gonna need a tablespoon of coconut oil. Now, I already have been using mine. I've got an ear infection, and I've been using my antibiotic for a week, like a good witch. And now I'm needing to make some more. So I figured I'd go ahead and make this video, even though the guy next door is banging on the concrete. Hopefully it'll come out good enough, right? Things don't have to be perfect in life. When are they ever perfect? Never. But you know what? We can be awesome anyway. So here's my tablespoon of coconut oil, and I'm going to put that in first. Coconut oil, very healthy for you, and so is olive oil. Healthy for your hair, healthy for your skin. Okay, now, oregano oil can be a little bit tricky to work with because first I'm going to tell you is that there's no set recipe. I'm going to start adding some drops of this, and I'm going to stop when the coconut oil becomes a little tinted. So the oregano oil has a little bit of a yellow or tan tint. The coconut oil is pretty clear in the glass. Okay, so I'm going to, don't look when I get close to the screen. Don't look at my anti-witchy wrinkles. Here we go. Oh, the oregano oil actually has kind of a red tint. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. There you go. You see that sort of brown, reddish? Okay. So when it starts to really change into that color, when I can see the drops forming that color, almost look like an egg in the middle, right? I'm going to, okay, mix it up, and now I'm going to test it, okay? So I'm just going to drop a drop or two on my tongue. to test. Oregano oil is spicy. It's very, very strong, which is why you never take it without the carrier oil. It can literally burn your mouth. Now, that's a little spicy. I can taste it, okay? But I want to feel a spiciness back here. So I'm going to add a few more drops. So far I've added about 7, and that was 9. Let's just say. Now the reason that you have to go through all this testing and everything is because oregano oil is natural, which means that every single batch you ever encounter will always be different from the others. Okay, so you're going to test. That one is giving me a spice sensation back here. Okay, so I'm going to stop. Now, okay, I've mixed my oregano oil and that's groovy. But now comes another tricky part of using a natural antibiotic is that each person is different. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with a dose with breakfast and a dose with dinner. And I'm going to start with 3 drops, okay? And then as long as I don't have any bad effect from that, for example, like all antibiotics, oregano oil can be hard on the liver. So if you have a weak liver, 3 drops might be it for you, okay? If you have a very strong liver, you know, or you know, if you have any negative reaction to the oregano oil, you know, you want to stay at 3 drops. However, if you don't have any negative reaction, you're going to slowly increase your drops. So the first day you might start with 3. You should start with 3 and no more. 3 for breakfast, 3 with dinner, okay? And then you're good, you don't have any negative reaction. The next day you're going to up it. 4 drops at breakfast, 4 at dinner. No negative reaction, the next day you're going to up it. 5 at breakfast, 5 at dinner. No negative reaction, you're going to up it. 6 at breakfast, 6 at dinner. Now, you can continue to go like this until you reach your upper limit. So basically, I would never really go over 8 drops. Hi, Simona. Oh, we got Nina Simona over here. I would never go above 8 drops. So if you wanted to, you could do like 8 drops with breakfast, 8 drops with dinner. You could do somewhere like 5 drops with lunch, 3 drops with a snack in the middle of the day, okay? So once you've reached your upper limit, once you've reached 8 drops and you don't have any problems, you can start to add a few in, and you want to keep your 8 at breakfast, 8 at dinner, okay? And you want to keep this in the normal cycle of a antibiotic, which is at least 2 weeks. Okay, and you want to make sure that you're only using this for something that you would use an antibiotic for, because this is very strong. So don't just use it all willy-nilly, okay? It's really an antibiotic. Oh, kitty, kitty. Okay, so now you understand what I mean when I say find your upper limit. And now I'm going to take my 3 drops, not on my tongue, under my tongue. Okay, on the tongue was just for our taste. It was for a taste. But really, you don't take these drops on your tongue. You take them under the tongue. So here I go. Okay, those are my 3 drops. And then you let it sit there for a few minutes and you sort of let it dissolve. Don't swallow. Let it sit there for a few minutes and let it dissolve. And that is how you make and take oregano oil as a natural antibiotic. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you, Simona, for jumping on the light and messing up the light cord and for co-starring in my video. And I'll see you next time.